Welcome. This is your daily 5-minute read. So we're going to use these Lovers Oracle cards today because I felt the need to talk about love. I feel like the universe has some love messages for you guys today. So let's see what she's got to say to you. So universe, what do you got for Leo? What is so important today? We have to use these Lovers Oracle cards. What do they need to hear about? And I feel like those guys did not want to go back into the deck. So I have forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So there might be a need to heal from a heartbreak here. I have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. So you know what? We might be talking about a heartache from the past. But this is somebody who we're not meant to be with, and maybe there are going to be some more red flags coming, and we need to listen to those. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You know what? I feel like this is someone who you do have chemistry with, but I don't know that this is your soulmate. I feel like there is a reason that it ended to begin with. And I feel like this pay attention to the red flags is an extremely important card here. I do have loyal heart. I feel like maybe this is somebody who you could have a friendship with in the future and maybe forgive to that point or have just that, but I don't feel a romantic connection here. I feel like the cards are cautioning against it. I do have Between Worlds, which speaks of a transitional period in your life. So I wonder if maybe you guys have just freshly broken up and are talking about getting back together. I have All That Glitters. To me, this card represents that not everything is quite as good as it seems, and I feel like it's speaking to this relationship and this chemistry that you feel with this person, and it's not quite all what it's cracked up to be or what you think it might be. I feel like there's something else going on here, those red flags. I do have To the Sea, which represents a need to sort of go with the flow, not fight the tides, or be afraid of the unknown, and I feel like it's also speaking to not being in a relationship with this person and starting a new chapter of your life instead of going back to something you already know. I do have a change in the wind as well. I feel like it's a time for a change in your life, and that might mean taking some time to be by yourself as well. I have the Temperance card. This Temperance card represents a balance between emotion and logic. I feel it directly tied to this. Pay attention to the red flags. Not letting your emotions overwhelm you, being able to take a step back and look at things from a different point of view, a more logical point of view. I think that is where you're going to find your clarity. I have the Tower card, which represents a sudden and unexpected ending. I feel like it's speaking to this relationship and that it did come to an end. This is a breakup, and we're talking about maybe getting back together. The Death card represents transition, closing the door on one chapter of your life and beginning a new one. And I feel like this is tying into this change in the wind and this Between Worlds card. I feel like we need to start a new chapter of our lives here. The Hierophant speaks of higher learning. I feel like it's talking about that insight. It's talking about that red flags. It's talking about looking at this relationship for what it truly was and not what you want it to be, or maybe that physical chemistry that you felt with this person. The Three of Pentacles represents starting to see the fruits of your labor, and I feel like it's speaking to the insight that you will get if you take a step back and look at things from a new perspective. I have the Seven of Swords, which represents a feeling of unfairness. I feel like it's also tied into this relationship. I feel like this person did not put 100% of themselves in emotionally. I feel like you invested, but they did not, and I don't believe that that is going to change. The Ace of Cups represents new beginnings, and Cups is all about emotion. I feel like this needs to be a new beginning for you and looking after yourself. The Page of Cups represents good news on the way and that of an emotional nature, and I feel like it's speaking to healing. And this Four of Cups, the Four of Cups represents emotional indifference. So being able to let go of old emotions that are no longer serving you. I have the Fool card. This Fool card represents seeing things in a new light. You need a new perspective on this relationship. The Ten of Pentacles represents wealth and abundance, and I feel like it's speaking to personal abundance. The Nine of Pentacles represents happiness and abundance as well. I feel like this new perspective is going to cause you to look at yourself in a new way. I feel like it's going to bring more self-esteem. It's going to bring more self-confidence, and it's going to be very empowering as well. The Two of Wands represents choosing a path. You definitely have a choice to make here, whether to reconcile or whether or not to move on. The Page of Pentacles represents good news on the way. I feel like it's directly tied into the insight that you're going to get by looking at this relationship from a different perspective, from a logical perspective, and not involving your heart. Alrighty, guys, that is what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. I do love hearing from you guys. And if you want to participate in our free read giveaway at the end of each week, all you have to do is be a subscriber and just leave a message in one of my videos saying that you're interested. Alrighty, guys, take care.